Could fear of success be slowing your ability to evolve into your next level of growth and impact? Stick around to find out if it is and what you can do to overcome it. Hi, I'm Snakard, and on this channel I help visionary entrepreneurs and transformational leaders like you to expand your impact while loving life every step of the way and without ever having to give up what matters most to you. When you think of fears in business or in leadership, what's the first thing that comes to mind? Many people first think, well, fear of failure, of course. But beneath that, perhaps running through your subconscious mind, is something else. Today, we're talking about fear of success, why you might have it, how it shows up and may be getting in your way, and what you can do to overcome it. Earlier this week, I caught a piece of the Kelly Clarkson show and heard her say that the peak of her career was the most miserable time of her life. If you're not familiar with who she is, Kelly Clarkson won the first round of American Idol. She has sold over 25 million record albums, and she's won 3 Grammy Awards. She said, "At the height of my career, I was absolutely miserable. I was constantly battling just to be me." She didn't elaborate, but I would guess that it was largely due to the image that she was expected to uphold, with handlers telling her who to be and what to do, and that who she was as she was not enough. Who would want that? Of course you want to be insanely successful, make an impact, create a movement, and you want to do it without selling your soul, giving up who you really are or what really matters to you. Without family or friends rejecting you because you outperform them or no longer have time for them or they think you're too uppity for them now. Without fear that people will tear you down or that money or success will change you. This is a huge part of why we expand and then we contract. It's like we're going through life inspired by the possibilities, saying, I want it, I want it, I want it, reaching out for it, almost there. And then when we're right on the cusp, we go, oh crap, what if I don't want it? What if it's a trap? What if it costs me my marriage, my family, my health, my happiness? What if it changes who I am? Well, I've got news for you. Who you are is changing anyway, every day. It's part of your growth, part of your natural evolution on this journey of your soul. You may be wondering, are we talking about your true self with a capital S changing, or are we talking about your identity? The short answer is both. I just did a 4-part series titled How Identity Impacts Success. If you missed any of it, you can click the link on your screen or linked in the description below. It'll help the identity part of this conversation make a lot more sense, and it's got some pretty awesome stuff in there on evolution and reinvention. But really, all of life is in a constant state of change, a constant flow of infinite possibilities. Whether we're talking about the real you or your identity, who you are being and what you are doing is always either moving with or against the flow. But it's always flowing. This is why you have to know who you really are and what really matters to you in order for you to open up and receive the reward and abundance of success without fearing and therefore blocking the price of success. When you are afraid of the undesirable consequences that success might bring, you block success overall. You block it out. Whether it's an aspect of putting a wall up, like I'm indicating with my hands here, or whether it's part of that action of contracting, retracting back to who you were, how you were, or what was, instead of stepping into the great unknown, stepping off the cliff, so to speak. It's another aspect of survival instincts kicking in and trying to save you from yourself, or at least save you from what may seem like risky desires. Knowing who you really are and what really matters, it allows you to effortlessly release the armor, the identity that's not really you anyway, and that's preventing you from getting what you really want. And it makes it so you couldn't possibly lose your true self in the process. It's also why it's so important to know what really matters to you. The values that not only drive you, but that you feel empty without, and that you wouldn't even consider operating without. So back to when Kelly Clarkson said, I was constantly battling just to be me. If you don't even know who you really are and what really matters to you, then you don't even know what to battle for. And here's the bigger, better, and way more powerful part. When you do know and you build your life in alignment with who you really are and what really matters to you, it doesn't have to be a battle. So the big secret is, no matter how far along you are in your business, you can design your business to fit within the life that you want, aligned with who you really are, what you're here to do, and what really matters to you. No more trying to squeeze little scraps of life around the success that you want. When you have a foundation for a fulfilled life in place, there is nothing to fear, because you know that the only way that you will truly achieve success is to keep evolving your business and your whole life in ways that support who you really are and what really matters to you. Because if all you're ever looking at is an end goal that you think will make you happy, but you're miserable every step of the way there, then what the hell is the point in that? Check out some other videos linked on your screen or in the description below related to moving through fear and not letting it stop you, so that you can live a fully fulfilled life without fear of success. And be sure to click subscribe while you're here to be notified of new videos. See you in the next one.